Ain't no river wide enough. Hey, not gonna say no more of that song because they are not about to copy strike me. But anyway, you guys, hey y'all, it's Chloe and we're back with another video. You guys, this is Love is Blind season 7 episode 1. The pies are open. We are back. Love is Blind is back, USA, and baby, I'm so excited. All the melanin that I'm seeing, I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. But before we go ahead and get into this review, I need you guys to do me a favor. If this is your first time here, sit back, relax, watch the video through, and if you like what you see and you like what you hear, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If y'all one of my lovely members or subscribers, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all, the ghetto, the ghetto. We gonna act like that don't exist, okay? Because y'all would think I have a hard life over here, but it's really not that hard. I don't understand how I'm missing 2 nails, but that's neither here or there. Let's just go ahead and get into the review. So of course, Nick Lachey and Vanessa Lachey come out to introduce themselves. I'm not gonna hold you. After last season, they kind of redeemed themselves. So I'm gonna I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna see what's gonna give this season when it comes to them two, especially Vanessa. But we're not here to talk about them yet, okay? So of course we get to meet all the singles. And one of the girls, I can't remember which one it was, she was like, I've never been in a long-term relationship, only situationships. And Nick Lachey was like, situationships? What's that? Nick, please, okay? I'm gonna need you to stop acting like you live under a rock. You know exactly what a situationship is. Cut it out. Anyways, so as we know, they have 10 days and 10 nights to find somebody to marry, okay? So that means that they gotta get in there, they gotta date, they gotta talk, they gotta open up, because if you don't find nobody, baby, you going home. The first person we meet is Ashley A, okay? And she's a baddie. When I say the layers are layering, the hair is laid, baby, okay? The body is tea. It's tea. She says she's shocked that she's still single, okay? She said it's not from lack of interest or lack of trying. So I said, girl, what is it? What is it the men? Because it got to be the men. Because homegirl definitely looked like she needed to be snatched up. I'm just saying. She says that she always wanted to be married after watching her mother go through 2 divorces. Now, I don't know about y'all, but something about 2 divorces would not make me want to be married, okay? She told her mother when she was younger that we're going to find us a man to come take care of us. Whew. The trauma of it all. I don't think that's a good, I don't think that's a good idea to have growing up, as to find a man to come take care of y'all. Because like, girl, you're out here doing it for yourself. You're out here getting it done with or without a man. So I'm so glad that she's not in the mindset where she feels like she still needs a man to come, save her like she did when she was younger. But it kind of just makes me think, like, do you really want to be married, or do you like the idea of marriage? The idea of someone coming to save you, rescue you. You know what I mean? I just hope that, she's really ready for this journey. And sometimes people want things that they're not really ready for. And that statement kind of just made me feel like, the idea of marriage is not really what marriage is about. The idea is cute, but marriage, that's another story for another day. So one of her first dates is with Tyler. Now Tyler, he's cute, okay? I was looking at Tyler like, Tyler, what you doing here? Because I know you don't have a problem finding women, but when you are on Love is Blind and you're handsome like that and you seem to have it all put together, that means that there's usually something, very much something wrong with you. I'm just gonna say it. Something's wrong with you. I don't know what it is yet, but we're gonna have to figure it out, okay? He's talking to Ashley A, and he's like nervous, okay? He's forgetting the questions. He's basically like lost it all. And she's like, I think that's just so cute. It's so attractive. It's like him being authentic. It's like him being himself. And I was like, I guess so. I guess if you put it that way, girl. Because I'm sitting here like, if you want to be a man, I need you to be assertive, okay? Come in here and take the lead. Take the lead. But nonetheless, they both get to talking. They both are foodies. He likes to cook. Love a man that loves to cook, okay? Ladies, let me tell you something. Find you a man that loves to cook, and your life will be so much easier. I promise you it will. We found out that Ashley A is a part of a nonprofit organization where she's on the board that's geared towards women and children. Okay, she said growing up she didn't have a lot, so she likes to give back. They both are in this pay it forward community, okay, where it's like, I have to give back to my community, and I love that. If God blesses you, bless others. It's that simple. It's so many people in the world without. And for someone who knows what it feels like to be without, oh baby, I'm going to help every chance that I get. So as I'm watching this couple, I'm sitting here like, are they going to make it out the pods? It's Ashley about to make it out the pods. Y'all know I need to see a sister make it out the pods, okay? But nonetheless, these two are really cute. He's already fallen for her. On another date that they had in this episode, she asked him, so what if we're in a relationship and I ask for the password to your phone? And he was like, well, I mean, you could have it. If that's gonna make you feel secure, then you could go ahead and have it. And I said, And as soon as I said that to myself, she was like, ladies and gentlemen, this guy. And I said, exactly. I see you, girl. You see me, I see you, because what kind of game you out here running, sir? I need you to keep all that energy outside the pods, because it's easy. It's cute and all. When you inside the pods, I was like, you can have my passwords to my phone, my email, my Instagram. Yeah. Keep that energy. Now I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, if he's so great, if he's so perfect, sir, why are you here? But when he started opening up about like his childhood, my heart, y'all, my heart. He talked about how, you know, his mother was struggling, how her father disowned her because she because she ended up having children with somebody out of her race. And, you know, her mom is all she had. So she was struggling with her kids. And when her mother's mom passed away, he didn't even know how to console his mother. Yes, his mother did the best she could with what she got. But, you know, he said he didn't have a lot of love. So it was hard for him to get love and give love. And that's when it hit me. Bang. That's why you're here. You're here because you don't know how to let love in and how to give love out. See, a lot of people think that, like, you know, oh, I'm ready for love, and you're not really ready for love, because when you find the right person to come and love you, you close them off, you shut them out, and you shoot them down. And then that person leaves away with a whole bunch of trauma because all they was trying to do was love you and you wouldn't let them. And that just confirmed everything for me, because when he went back to the pods and he was talking to, I think it was Nick. He was talking to Nick about, you know, making the decision. He said that in the outside world, he's very shut off, okay? Even girls would come talk to him and, you know, he would kick it with them for a while, but after a while, he was shut down. He said it. On the outside world, I shut down. And now I'm sitting here like, so what's going to be different? What's going to be different, Tyler? If on the outside world you shut down, you think that just because this is Love is Blind, your whole personality, your whole intention, all this is just going to shift and change because you met somebody through some pods? I wanna hope that's the case. I really want that to be the case, but I don't know. I don't feel like you just don't wake up one day and be like, oh, bam, I'm ready to receive love now. Did you go to therapy? Did you work this out? Did you talk this out? Did you really prepare yourself for what marriage is? For someone who shuts themselves off, okay, to people in the outside world. Now all of a sudden you're just ready for marriage. I don't know. It doesn't feel good here, okay? Like, I feel like, yes, they look cute. Yes, it might be cute in the beginning, but long term, unless he let them walls down, that guard down, it's not gonna last. It's not gonna last because he's going to wear her out. Tim. Tim wanted to give the backstory behind his yellow shirt, okay? He said that he bought that yellow shirt because the girl he was dating at the time said she didn't like it. So he bought it out of spite. I'm reminded every season why these people are single. Every season, okay? But he took accountability. He admitted that he know that, you know, that was effed up. He was a dog. He know he played a lot of games. And he's ready to change all of that. Why now? That's my question. Why now? You had so many opportunities to change this. You are in your 30s now. Why now, Tim? But because he's a Virgo, I'm going to let it slide. I'm going to give him a little bit of slack, okay? And since we're talking about astrology, hey girl, let's meet Alex, okay? Alex said that she is big on astrology, but she don't want to spook him out because, you know, a lot of people don't like all that, you know, astrology, the moon, the stars, my rising sun, all that stuff, okay? Some people is like, you can keep it. You're taking it too serious. I hope she's not one of those people like, oh, you're a Virgo, I can't talk to you. Because, you know, there are really people out there that be like, oh, you're a Sagittarius, I can't talk to you. Like, baby, chill. Take a chill pill, okay? So they get to talking about marriage, and Alex says that marriage to her is for better or worse. But the ring gotta be popping. Not mad at it. Not mad at it, okay? If you can't afford to buy me a ring, you can't afford to marry me, period. She talks about her parents, okay? And she talks about the importance of marriage through her parents. She says that her father was married and he had MS. And when his MS got bad, his wife took care of him. Now, her mother also has MS, and she had a partner, someone that she was with for a long time. But when her MS started, acting up, he dipped. He couldn't handle it. So to her, the idea of marriage, because her father was married and she saw how that played out versus having a partner with her mother, she realized the importance of marriage. But I'm here to let you know, Alex, that the vows do say for better or worse before God. But you'll be surprised how many people run and turn away when their spouse gets sick. Marriage should be for better or worse through sickness and health, for richer and poor. But in 2024, baby, them vows mean nothing to these people. Nothing. And I don't want to say it would mean nothing to you, but look how easy it is for y'all to come on the show and in 10 days, get engaged. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to just leave it right there. So then we get to know a little bit more about Tim, and Tim talks about how, he's been through a lot, but he still doesn't feel like he's seen the worst of his days. And he lost 2 of his sisters. Jesus. Y'all, my sister is my everything. I couldn't imagine. I wouldn't even know what to do. Like, that's a strength that only the God can give you. A strength that only God can give you to get through. And he still doesn't feel like he's seen the worst. Baby, what do you think God has for you in the future? What do you think is coming your way? What kind of worst day do you need? Because that right there would be enough for me. Definitely enough. He starts opening up and he starts crying. Y'all, I'm a sucker. Y'all know I'm a sucker. Y'all know I'm a sucker. When that man said he don't want to just get married, he want to die married, I said, that's something I never heard. That is something I never heard. Like, sir, where did you hear that? Who wrote that down? Where did you pick that up from? Okay, because it worked. If Alex wasn't feeling you, I feel like after that line, baby, she might as well go ahead and, accept the proposal right then and there, because I'm going to fight for my man. That was the line, okay? But it's just, Tim and his old player ways, and now all of a sudden he's changed and he wants to be a different person. It just, it takes me back. It makes me, take a seat back and really watch him. Because if you will go ahead and buy a shirt out of spite, I'm still looking at you suspect. I'm still looking at you sus. Definitely. Okay? You're on my radar. I'm going to let you have it for now. But you're on my radar. Nick Dorka. Is that his last name, Dorka? Nick D. Nick D is a smooth talker. A charmer. Okay, some would say. Even Ashley W picked up on it. She was like, he's a smooth talker. But you know who's eating it up? Hannah. Hannah's eating it up. So him and Hannah are talking, and they're both the youngest of the group. Hannah done quit her job. Hold on. Because Hannah done quit her job to come on Love is Blind. In what universe does this make sense? Now, unless you actually get married and are successful, or you get played really bad, you're going nowhere with Love is Blind. Girl, why in the world would you quit your job? It's giving desperate. It's giving desperate, like, girl, no. Immediately, no. But if you got the savings account, go for it. Now, me personally, I don't know if this is something I would have did. I don't know if I would have gave up my job for Love is Blind. But baby, if you got it, flaunt it. Now, Nick is doing something that you are not supposed to do on Love is Blind, okay? But for some reason, all the contestants find this as a way to kind of put out what they look like, or to, see what the other person look like. He talks about his celebrity crush. And he says that his celebrity crush was Beyonce. And I'm like, what you mean was? What, sir, what do you mean was? Why is it not Sue? Okay, he said it's Scarlett Johansson now. I said, okay, I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know how you go from Beyonce to Scarlett, but I mean, I'm gonna let you have it, okay? Now, she says that her crush is Henry Cavill. And he was like, Superman? I kind of look like him, but not as buff. Why y'all keep doing this to yourselves? Why y'all keep doing this to yourselves? Why are you putting it out there that you look like Superman? Sir, immediately no. Okay? But y'all, I hate when they do this because now you're giving false images of what you think you look like versus what you really look like. And it never ends well on Love is Blind. It just never ends well, okay? She's mad. I'm mad because it's like, now I kind of know what you look like. Well, that's what she thinks he looks like because that's what he thinks he looks like. It's not what he looks like, but okay, that's neither here nor there. And it's like, it defeats the whole purpose of Love is Blind. He talks about how he was a football player and she's a cheerleader and they could be the Taylor Swift and whatever that man name is that, you know, she's dating or whatever. And I'm sitting here like, y'all both got the images of each other that's not displayed on the screen, okay? Because when you think football, you think buff, big, brolic, tall, strong, okay? You know, when you think cheerleader, you think petite or whatever the case may be. So I'm just sitting here like, neither one of y'all are giving off the image that y'all are displaying. And then for him to continue to say how he looks good for his woman, I'm not going to hold you, Nick. You're doing a lot, sir. You're doing a lot, okay? I mean, you're trying to put out this image that you look like something that I don't personally think you look like. Now, your self-image of yourself is, that's perfectly fine. But the reality is, it's not giving what you're trying to make it give. And little do you know, that's making Hannah a little self-conscious. And then out of nowhere, they start talking about, you know, what if they have ugly children? How can two attractive people have ugly children? And I'm sitting here like, this is Love is Blind. This conversation has taken the wrong turn. You guys are talking way too much about looks for me. And then to, you know, start talking about having ugly children, way too far, way too far. Y'all don't even know what y'all look like. Maybe that could be why you can have ugly children. Never mind. Not gonna say it. Nope. Let's move on. But I will say, when he was saying, you know, how when he gets the chance to like see her, he's gonna assure her that she's beautiful. He's gonna want to hold on to her, come up behind her, you know, kiss on her and tell her every moment how she's beautiful and, you know, hype her up and everything like that. Even though he's never seen her, I was sitting there like, if y'all make it out these pods, Nick, because I can tell you now that Hannah is not giving the image that you think she's giving, okay? I'm not saying that Hannah is not beautiful. I'm not saying that Hannah is not sexy. What I'm saying is I think that Nick has an idea of what Hannah looks like and it's not what she is. So I need you, if y'all make it out these pods, to keep that same energy. You're beautiful. I can't keep my hands off you. Don't get out these pods and be like, I'm just not really that affectionate. I don't really, you know, do all of that. You know, it's not normal for me. Don't do it. Because I'm clocking you now, Nick. I'm clocking you. So now we meet Leo. Hi, Leo. But Leo wants to let us all know that he has money, okay? But because he has money, it's hard for him to find him a girl because girls only want him for his money. How do he know that they really love him for who he is? Leo, get away from me with this foolishness. Get away from me with this foolishness. Sir, you are flaunting. The first thing that comes out of your mouth is what you do and how much money you got. And then you be like, women only want me for my money. How about you don't lead with it? Let's do that. But let's go ahead and get into it. So he's talking to Brittany. Hi, Brittany. Brittany and him are talking, right? She talks about how she has a high tolerance for pain. And, you know, she was like, every time I'm in pain, I think about my mom and how she died. Excuse me, Brittany, because, you correlate you having pain to the fact that your mother was in pain when she died, and if she can take it, you can take it? Girl, what? Leo was like, whoa. And she was like, I mean, you lost your parents too. And I'm like, I'm sure he did, but I'm sure that's not his correlation between pain. Girl, what? I have never heard anyone use their pain tolerance to someone's pain of dying. Brittany. So Brittany starts talking about how she admires that he took over his family's business, okay? That's what she said. I admire how you took over your family business. Then he went into this whole spiel about how he doesn't really feel comfortable, you know, talking about, you know, his business and finances and what he does, because that makes people only look at him for his money. And she was like, well, I'm glad you brought that up because are you the 50-50 type of guy or what? Like, what's tea? And he was like, well, I'm definitely not 50-50. But I'm not a 100%. Sir, excuse me. If you are rolling in the dough, I mean, like literally rolling in the dough, what do you mean you don't want to be 100% provider? He wants to feel like the woman has some type of investment. The woman, some type of investment should be having your children. The woman, some type of investment should be helping you so that you can get helping you run everything, okay? Her investment should be into you so that you can keep making this money and take care of this family. That should be her investment. But you know what? I'm gonna let you have it, sir. I'm gonna let you have it. He does feel like, you know, he will pay more. So I'm like, you want a 70-30, an 80-20? Like, what do you want? Oh, I can't stand a man who got money and don't want to spend it. Like, sir, get it together. You're sitting here flaunting this money around, but God forbid a woman wants you to provide for her. Now, oh my gosh, she only wants me for my money. Listen, when Brittany said that she had a man that took 100% care of her, and that if she wanted to marry for money, baby, she would have been married. I said, I know that's right. Say it again for the people in the back. Matter of fact, say it again for Leo. Leo's like, okay. Yeah, you look stupid. You're not the only man out here with some money. And especially because you don't want to spend it. Dusty. Dusty. Ooh, child. Ooh. Get him off my screen. Okay, that's enough. Okay, it is one thing. It is one thing to be, you know, okay. Now, if you're okay and I'm okay and we need to, you know, bring things together so we can be great, I can get it. I got you. I got you. But you out here rolling in the dough, okay? Got the money for days and you got the nerve to talk about something. Well, I don't want to be 100% provider. Whew, give me a duster. Because I don't understand it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm not going to stop right there. He even goes to say that when he dies, he wants to leave everything to his children. Now, I'm not saying don't leave things to your children, but if you have a wife, how much do you value your wife that you're not going to leave your wife nothing? That bothers me. I could not marry a man like Leo. Because not only do you not want to take care of me, which is already a problem, you don't even want to take care of me after you're gone. You just want to leave everything to the children. Immediately, no. Absolutely not. Now, I'm not saying don't leave nothing to your children. Of course, set your children up. But baby, you just want to leave me with nothing? Go away from me with this, Leo. Go away from me. And then you got the nerve to be talking to the men, bragging about how much money you got and how you really don't have a problem finding a woman, but you don't know if she really loves you for you. But the first thing you do is go in the pocket and start telling everybody what you do and how much money you make. Get a grip. We saw the Rolex. Get a grip. But Leo tells us that he's drawn to Hannah because Hannah is eager to learn. So you think you could teach her something? So you feel like you could be her teacher? You're drawn to her because she's eager to learn? Okay. It's giving you want to feel superior, but okay. No, y'all, I'm sorry. Leo's not sitting right with me. I'm sorry. He's just not. You got money, you don't want to spend it, but then you want to be a teacher. You want to feel superior. Nah, it's giving financial abuse down the line. I don't like it. So then he goes and talks to Hannah and he tells Hannah how he was just so happy that once he told her about his job, that she didn't really care about that. She was just really interested in him. Hannah said, to be honest, I don't really know what that means. I don't really know what your job is, sir. That means nothing to me. Unless you break it down in simpler terms, you selling art means nothing. What does that mean? And he's like, oh, I have money. But Hannah's the most mature one there. That's what you said. That's what you said, Leo. Ooh, child, he's a trip. He's a trip. And while we're talking about how mature she is, we get on the conversation of how, you know, she wants to be a vampire so she could live forever and she would turn him into one. That's my type of conversation. I'm here for it. I love me some vampire talk. But Hannah's not too sold yet on Leo because she still likes Nick, but she does like Leo. So we know that Hannah has a thing with Leo and Nick, okay? That's our first love triangle right there. Garrett and Taylor, connecting. Did I miss something? Because they literally just popped up out of nowhere. Literally out of nowhere. Where did Garrett and Taylor even come from? But nonetheless, they're here. So he asked her about her family. You know, tell me about your parents. So she starts talking about her parents. She talks about her dad. She talks about her mom. She talks about how, you know, everyone calls her mom by her first name, but she's not going to, you know, put that name out there because then it will give away her ethnicity, right? So he was like, oh, I never thought about what your ethnicity was. And I'm going to be honest, I only dated white women. But now that you say it, I want to just bring up that I feel like you're calculated with your answers. And that, you know, you're hiding something. And she was like, whoa, I just didn't tell you my mama's name. And I'm sitting here like, how did we get here? Because you basically just called her a fake ass. That's what you did. You basically just called her fake. Now, I'm trying to figure out how you falling for her. You want to be with her. You like her so much. She's so everything for you. But then you turn around and talk about how calculated and how fake she is, basically. Make that make sense. I'm confused. Because she wouldn't tell, I'm like, I can understand if she wasn't telling you anything, but she was literally opening up to you. And the only thing that you took away from that whole conversation is that she didn't give you her mother's name, and therefore she's calculated and she's being fake and she's hiding something. She's hiding her ethnicity because this is Love is Blind. It's that simple. If she tells you, I think she's Asian. If she tells you she's Asian, you kind of got like her features in your mind. You kind of already can see what she looks like. To a certain extent. Let's not play these games, Garrett. That pissed me off. Because what do you mean if you're coming off calculated, like you're hiding something? She is. Her ethnicity. And it's really hard to talk about yourself and your background when it's a culture that will stand out dramatically. And then in the same breath, he talks about how they have a very intimate connection. I don't see how they both could be true at one time. How can she be calculated and then y'all have an intimate connection? Please make it make sense to me, Garrett. Garrett worries me because now that he knows that she's not white, he keeps saying, even though I don't know what you look like, even though I don't know what you look like, even though I don't know what you look like, you know, I still really have an intimate connection with you. I still really want to get to know you. You ain't got to say that many times, sir. You ain't got to say that many times. Because now I'm wondering, well, I wonder what ethnicity he think it is. That's what I'm wondering. But I'm with you, Taylor. When Taylor says she's not going to tell her ethnicity, she wants to focus on the emotional, the intimate connection. She really wants to get to know him, and she wants him to really get to know her for who she is outside of everything. And I love that. And I love that she stuck to it, even though he tried to call her calculated and fake. Garrett, yeah. Just as I suspected, Hannah is, you know, second guessing Nick. And I'm like, yeah, girl, you should be. He seems shallow. I'm just saying, he seems shallow, and Love is Blind is not the type of show that I feel like someone Nick should be on. But here we are. She's talking to the ladies, and the ladies like, you know what you need to do? If you feel it in your gut, follow it. I don't know why we don't trust our gut. God gave us our, you know, intuition for a reason. Follow it, girl. When she said that she feels like she would have to go to sleep in makeup, baby, that should tell you right there he's not the one. I don't know what we even second guessing for at this point. That's not the one for you. If you're talking to someone through a wall that you've never seen before and you still feel like you need to go to bed in makeup, he's not the one for you. So then, let me tell you, he's over there telling the men how, you know, she's the one. She's the one for me. I said, oh, this is going to be interesting. So they go on another date. Okay, now listen. She comes in here. She's swinging. I got some concerns. Why are you here? Why are you here? If you are so perfect and you have everything together, you look good and everything, why are you here? He was like, I mean, I could say the same thing about you. I said, because you're lying to each other, basically. You're not who y'all think y'all are. I'm just saying. You're basically lying to each other. And I'm not saying they're attractive. I just don't think that their images of each other are matching up. That's what I'm saying, okay? She says that, you know, she feels like he's shallow. Like he's really only concerned about her looks. And he really only wants to be with her because she's hot. And he was like, I don't care how you look. I'm like, yes, you do. Don't sit here and act like you don't care how she looks. Let's not sit here and act like you don't want to see her in her bathing suit. You're already talking how you want to come up behind and touch on and feel on her. You have done nothing the whole time, Nick, but talk about looks. Talk about celebrity crushes and what they look like. Talk about what you look like. That's all you've done. So stop it. And my thing is, Hannah, stick with your gut. So basically, she cussed it off with him, right? So she goes into the ladies' quarter, and then here comes Brittany. Brittany's like, and Leo, oh my God, I should have never said it. Oh my God, I said it. And I said, ooh, child. So now Hannah's like, so she's talking to Leo. And I just broke up with Nick. Now what? You just broke up with Nick. That's it. I don't understand. Just because she's talking to Leo or have a connection with Leo doesn't mean you need to go back to Nick. I just don't like that now she wants to second guess her decision because she knows that Leo has a connection with somebody else. That's the dumbest thing ever. You're going to end up in a relationship with somebody that you really don't feel comfortable with just because. That's what it's giving. It's giving now you might want to go back to get Nick just because or just in case Leo doesn't fall through. And you know deep down inside that that man's not for you. But you're going to go ahead and put yourself through that pain and trauma for fun, right? Okay. Hey, it's Love is Blind. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it because I promise you, she's going to go back to that man. They're going to gut out these pies and he is going to play in her face. And I'm going to be like, you should have followed your gut instinct when we told you to. But hey, what can you say? Anyway, y'all, that was Love is Blind Season 7, Episode 1. I really hope y'all enjoyed this review. I hope to see y'all later on today or tomorrow morning, early in the morning, okay? For Episode 2 and 3, I'm going to put them together. And I'll talk to you guys later. If you did not like this video, please like this video. Like, okay? Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think about the episode so far. Drop me some yellow hearts if you have nothing to say. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on your notifications. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.